Hello, good afternoon. I am Dwight De Leon, your resident elections reporter for Rappler. You're currently tuned into our social media channels, and we've been covering the Maguindanao Plebiscite. This is an electoral exercise wherein voters in Maguindanao decided on whether they wanted Maguindanao province to be divided into two smaller provinces. And the results are officially out, and it's an overwhelming yes in favor of the province's division. So kakalabas lamang ng press release ng Commission on Elections at doon sa press release na yun sinabi nga na nagkaroon na ng proclamation sa provincial capital in Buluan, Maguindanao. Doon ginaganap ang canvassing ng Provincial Board of Canvassers. So, just to give you an idea, no, kaninang umaga pa natin brinake ang pagkapanalo ng yes vote sa Maguindanao Plebiscite. It's because by that time, the COMELEC already had the data per municipality kung ilan yung bumoto ng yes at ilan yung bumoto ng no. But then, remember that in an electoral process, may mahabang layers of formality yan. And while alam na natin yung municipal level results, the Provincial Board of Canvassers had to formally tally each certificate of canvass from every municipality. And ang resulta po, ito po, babasahin ko there were 36 certificates of canvass that were tallied. These are from the 36 towns of Maguindanao. The number of voters who actually voted is 711,767 out of the 818,790 eligible voters in the province. So that accounts for 86.93%. That's the voter turnout. It's the second highest in terms of a province-wide plebiscite in the country, just behind the plebiscite that created the province of Compostela Valley in 1998. It's according to COMELEC spokesman Rex Lodianco. And ang actual result naman po ng plebisito, 706,558 people voted in favor of the province's split. So that's 99.27%. And only 5,209 people, or 0.73%, voted against the split. So this is an overwhelming win for split advocates, but this isn't surprising given that we've been saying in the last few days that local officials were expecting din na mananalo ang yes vote just because there were no visible opposition campaigners in the province. So kahit yung mga magkakalabang pamilya sa probinsya ay suportado ang paghati ng Maguindanao sa dalawa. So basically, the plebiscite ratified a 2021 law signed by then President Rodrigo Duterte that divided the province of Maguindanao. So remember sa ating political and electoral process, kapag pinirmahan ng Pangulo ang ganitong panukala at naging batas na, hindi ibig sabihin na agad itong mag-take effect dahil syempre kailangang hingin ang sentimiento ng mga residente ng lugar na yon. For example, noong nakaraang taon, nagkaroon ng Palawan Plebiscite base din sa isang batas na pinirmahan ng Pangulo. Pero dahil mas maraming residente ng Palawan, ang tutol sa paghahati ng Palawan sa tatlo, hindi natuloy ang division of the Palawan province and it remained a single entity. That's not the case here in Maguindanao because, it was an overwhelming win for split advocates. So, it will be Maguindanao del Norte and Maguindanao del Sur. There will be 12 towns in Maguindanao del Norte and 24 towns in Maguindanao del Sur. Let me just check my notes here. According sa transitory provisions of RA 11550, ang magiging current vice governor ng Maguindanao na si Amy Sinsuat will be the acting governor of Maguindanao del Norte, while si incumbent governor by Mariam Sangki Mangudadatu will be the governor of Maguindanao del Sur. Kahapon, humarap sa press conference si Governor by Mariam Mangudadatu, and she said that while kung sakali man, no, kahapon, kung sakali mang manalo ang yes vote sa plebisito, hindi agad-agad na magiging hindi ibig sabihin nito na bukas may provincial capital na agad sa Maguindanao del Norte, o specifically sa seat of government ng Maguindanao del Norte, which will be Datu Odin Sinsuat, dahil may mga extra processes pa na kailangang sundin bago maging magiging tuluyang ganap ang paghahati ng dalawang probinsya. Specifically, on making sure na established yung corporate existence noong dalawang probinsya. So this means dapat kompleto yung mga elective posts. So at this point, it will be in an acting capacity dahil tapos na yung election. At the same time, yung mga appointive positions dapat din ay mapunan ng mga provincial governments na iyon. Sa ngayon, sabi kahapon ng gobernador, baka 2020, sa sunod na taon pa, maging effective talaga yung establishment noong dalawang magkahiwalay na probinsya dahil na rin sa ibang mga concerns, mga basically birth pains sa pag-establish ng new province. So now that this plebiscite has concluded, basically we already have we will have 82 provinces in the Philippines. So dagdag probinsya na naman po sa Pilipinas. Currently, we only have 81 provinces. Local officials have been saying that this is a long time dream of Maguindanaoans. Remember the history of Maguindanao in 2006, what was then the autonomous region, and Muslim Mindanao tried to form a new province from multiple towns in Maguindanao at that time. At nabuo yung Sharif Kabunsuan dahil may referendum din noon at nanalo yung yes vote, but the province had to be dissolved just 2 years later because the Supreme Court said at the time, no, unconstitutional yan. So right now they pursued a different, in the last year, iba yung landas na tinahak sa paghahati ng probinsya na to. There was a proposal in Congress, it hurdled Congress, and it was signed by the president at the time, Rodrigo Duterte, and today it has been officially ratified. That law has been officially ratified. So this is an important important event for Maguindanao, and COMELEC itself considers this a success, especially the high voter turnout. Sabi ni COMELEC chairman George Garcia, this is because, and I quote, "People are not afraid to cast their votes and they trust the process so much." COMELEC spokesman Rex Lodianco also in the statement said, the dream has now become a reality with the success of the plebiscite. The very high turnout can be attributed likewise to the intensive cooperation and cooperative actions of the COMELEC, the DepEd, the PNP, the AFP, and the local government. Because if you look at the preparations for this, may mga additional security personnel na dineploy sa lugar, over 3,000 AFP officers, and at the same time, to police officers in every voting center. There were also thousands, I think over 5,000 teachers who served as members of the plebiscite committee. So talagang nagtutulungan din talaga yung mga government agencies to ensure the successful conduct of the plebiscite. Now, what happens next? This is something that we will have to look forward in the coming days, coming weeks. We will try to provide more explainers kung paano yung magiging journey ng ng dalawang hiwalay na probinsya, specifically na rin dun sa Maguindanao del Norte, because this will be the one that will have to form its new provincial government, and ang magiging gobernador nito ay yun yung incumbent vice governor ng current Maguindanao. So yan lang po ang latest sa electoral exercise nito, ang Maguindanao Plebiscite. So congratulations sa Maguindanao for the peaceful conduct of the referendum there. So I'm Dwight De Leon, and this has been Rappler Recap.